What's up, YouTube? It's RS Mario here, bringing you another, the first of 4 E3 videos I'm going to be doing on the road to E3. So, yeah. So if you've been a viewer of the channel for a long time, you would know that I do these road to E3 videos, which is basically videos where I kind of talk about stuff leading into E3. So this year I'm going to do 4 videos. 1 video a week for every week we have until E3. First one being things I think we will see at E3. The next one is things I think we won't be seeing at E3, which will be next Monday. Then there will be a prediction video for Nintendo, and then one for Microsoft. Because of course Sony has already said that they're not going to do but 4 games, and they already revealed what they were, being Days Gone, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding. So those are the 4 games they're going to be focusing on. That doesn't mean that's all the games that they're going to have, but it's very possible that that could be. I'm thinking there's going to be some third-party stuff there as well, but you know, those are going to be the games that they're going to focus on. So I don't really need to do much of a prediction video for that. So yeah, let's do it.
They say the time of heroes is over.
The Avengers project. So this is the perfect time to start talking about this game. So this game was announced, I believe, was 2017 or late. I think it was 2017, last year, that was announced that Square Enix will be doing an Avengers game, something that players will be playing for years. So it sounds like some kind of games as a service, Destiny, Overwatch type of deal, which, I mean, an Overwatch-ish game for Marvel characters wouldn't be a bad idea, you know. I mean, because it wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be pretty interesting, actually. But I can't see somebody playing like a single-player game for years unless it's something like The Witcher that you can like replay or something. But it definitely sounds like a games as a service type of deal. But this is the best time to talk about that because, you know, Avengers Infinity War is taking like all the monies. So now, you know, Avengers are hot right now. Now will be the time to drop this project, Square Enix.
You have got to keep faith. They will not crush us.
Red Dead Redemption 2. So, in some capacity, this is going to be at the show. Now, I wrote this list before I heard about the Sony stuff, so I didn't really, and I wanted to kind of record this to get it out Monday. I didn't really have time to change this, but I do think that there's a good chance we could see Red Dead Redemption 2. What I originally wrote was that we were going to see it more likely at the Sony conference. Now that might be different. I mean, I don't think we're going to see it at the Microsoft show, but it could be on the show floor. Definitely.
What? What?
What? That's Swiss fucking chocolate, pig. Bon appetito.
Beyond Good and Evil 2. This is kind of a no-brainer because last year Ubisoft damn near won the whole show when they dropped Beyond Good and Evil 2. It was an awesome reveal, awesome surprise, and then seeing the guy who makes the game, like, kind of like, looked like he was all tearing up because it's finally coming to fruition, was an awesome E3 moment. And definitely we should see more of that game at E3. Maybe some gameplay, maybe a release date, because we think it's probably going to be this year. So, yeah, we're definitely going to see this at E3. Starfield. So, Starfield is the theoretical new game coming out of Bethesda. So, Bethesda famously said, Todd Howard famously said that there were 2 big projects that they were working on ahead of Elder Scrolls 6, which made me sad. But then, of course, you know, it's Bethesda. They make awesome games. So, one of the big rumors is this new project is called Starfield, and it's kind of like a Bethesda RPG in space. And sci-fi is something Bethesda hasn't really done before, at least not to my knowledge. So a Bethesda RPG in space would be awesome. Now, the reason why I'm kind of apprehensive on this one is mainly because, well, I also think that it very well could be a Game of Thrones game. You know, because there's been a lot of chatter that Game of Thrones has a partnership with Bethesda to make an RPG, which at this time will be pretty good because it can actually hold people over until, you know, Winds of Winter or whatever it's called comes out next year.
Look how far you've come, Mom. Are you ready to take the lives of others into your hands?
Fire Emblem Switch. Okay, so I didn't put Pokemon Switch on here because it's kind of a no-brainer. We're going to see Pokemon Switch at E3. If we don't, I think the Pokemon community might riot. Specifically the YouTubers. I think they might riot. But yeah, definitely we're going to see Fire Emblem Switch. We need to see this game. I think they're finally going to reveal that it is coming out next year. Because I think it would not be a good idea to release it this year. I mean, 'cause I think it's too crowded. Because I think Fire Emblem is one of those games that kind of needs that Christmas, you know, that Christmas opening. And it doesn't have that this year. Because if Pokemon's coming out this year, and Smash Bros. Are coming out this year, more than likely they're both coming out third or fourth quarter of the year. They're coming out like somewhere between September and like early November. So that doesn't leave a lot of space for Fire Emblem unless it's going to come out in the summer, which is fine, you know, but I really wanted to have like a big spot in a year, like next year. If next year could be like Metroid, Fire Emblem year for the big games, that would be awesome. So this one's another shaky one, and that's Shenmue III. We haven't seen much from Shenmue, much at all from Shenmue 3. But we know it's still in development. The Kickstarter was amazingly successful. It's been pretty well crowdfunded. I think this would be the time that they would pop up somewhere at E3. Of course, again, this one was also affected by Sony announcing that they weren't going to do that many games this year. And I probably should have took this one off the list because without Sony, it's probably not going to be there. But I'm still gonna lean. I'm still gonna keep it on the list and say that we'll see it in some capacity. Maybe, maybe some gameplay. Kingdom Hearts 3. So this one is almost guaranteed at this point. All right, it may not be at the Sony show. It very well could be at the Microsoft show. But it's better be at the Square Enix show because the Square Enix is doing a show this year. So, what better place to have, you know, Kingdom Hearts 3 than at the Square Enix show? You know, I mean, if it's not there, they could definitely pull a Bethesda where they would do a trailer at their show and then show gameplay at Microsoft show. I mean, because what does Microsoft have to lose? I'd be like, look, hey, come on, Square, come over to my show, man. You know what I'm saying? Drop some of that gameplay, bruh.
Touch me like I'm an ordinary man. Have a look in my eyes. Underneath my skin there is a violence. It's got a gun in its hands. Ready to make sense of.
And of course, probably, you know, the one that everybody is most likely expecting, Cyberpunk 2077. So there have been all kinds of rumors, like people seeing E3 in the little glitchy presentation that they had for Cyberpunk when the guy was asked the question about when the next time we'll see the game. And there have been people who have leaks that have said that the game is connected to Microsoft, and when it comes to marketing, which wouldn't be a huge surprise. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see this game at E3. Like, CD Projekt Red has confirmed that they will be at E3. I don't think we're gonna see any gameplay. And if we do, it'll be something afterwards, because from what I hear, they have rented a couple of like auditorium type of deals in the convention center. Like, if you've ever been to a convention, you know, in a convention center, they do have auditoriums. Like, the Koger Center here in Virginia has auditoriums in the convention center. You know, and usually, you know, when you go to like Anime Mid-Atlantic, they would have like showings of like Spirited Away or like Miyazaki marathons in these little auditoriums while the convention's going on. But yeah, the rumor has it that the CD Projekt Red has rented out 2 of these auditoriums to do like closed door screenings of the game. So a trailer would not be far from, you know, from reality. We probably won't get the gameplay, but we'll definitely get a trailer, and at this point, I'd take anything. So that's about it for this. Well, watch out for my next E3 video next Monday. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, folks, keep it real.